To round out the first half of the season, we have the Triathlon, long-awaited event in this league. Last time out, the Wildwoods jumped 4 spots into the lead after their second gold medal in the relay, and the Aerators dropped the second. Numenes hold third in front of the Sneaksters and Ghostly Grace. So no test runs here. It's going to be a very, very long event here. Quietly, Hornet, Malware, and Proton. Host team Hive Dive have been trending well the past few events. See how they do here. They come into the lead now. Proton shadowing them in second place. Malware in third in front of Quietly of the Sneaksters. Malware just overtakes Proton now. Proton falls to third and Quietly attempts to move but falls backwards. Malware is fighting with Hornet to the sand section. They take different paths now and it works out for Proton here. It takes the supposedly faster path. Hornet is just extending that lead. Look how far Hornet is from Proton. So unless Hornet does an extreme screw up, they should be safe. Proton is now attempting to hold off Malware of the Circuit Breakers. Quietly can't get anything going through the sand section. Hornet will win the race. It's Proton who barely beats Malware after a bad last water hurdle. 3 sections here in the triathlon. So there's the high section you saw earlier, where the marbles crisscross. Some boost can be made here, but not much. You have to try to keep the speed up to set yourself well for the harder and longer sand section. Hornet did just that. Let Proton and Malware fight with each other going into the water hurdle section, where you can get stuck. So if you get stuck, that does ruin your race and prevents you from probably advancing. Hornet and Proton will advance. Malware and Quietly are done. Now Timber, Lack, Geyser, and Forage. Off we go. Timber into the lead now. That's our championship leaders. Lack, the reserve of the balls of Triathlon, has not delivered good results lately. It's in third. Forage from the Captain Crows, who are currently last place in the championship, just overtakes Geyser, the captain of Team Seawater. Everyone deciding to go down that path. Let's see how it sets up. Well, Geyser, look at Geyser from 4th to 2nd, both overtaking Lack and Forage. Ooh, Lack, contact there. Forage sets up a move on Geyser and overtakes Geyser. Ooh, contact there between Timber and Forage. Timber will advance, so will Forage. Geyser and Lack are done. Where's Lack actually? I think Lack got stuck, yes. As I mentioned earlier, you can and will get stuck here. Ooh, I didn't notice that actually. Early contact between Timber and Forage sent Forage backwards into 4th place. Luckily, they managed to recover through the sand section. Beautiful moves from Forage there to give the Catholic Crows something to be happy about lately. Not been trending well in the past few events. They hope to make a recovery heading into the second half. Of course, our championship leaders, they will massively benefit from this as well. Geyser and Lack have to sit this one out. Now Dusk, Null, Tundra, and Barnard. Off we go. Null into the lead. Tundra shadowing in second. Barnard currently in third in front of Dusk of the Buleres. Oh, Null cannot fend off a chance for Tundra. Tundra takes the lead. Null and Dusk now, 2 monochrome-ish T-ships fighting in second. Ooh, Dusk, beautiful move from Dusk. Goes from third to first and sends Null to the clutches of Tundra. Dusk and Null actually taking this section really well. Tundra is losing ground. Barnard has some catching up to do. Oh, Tundra has made up the ground. Touches Null actually. Dusk into the final few hurdles. They will get the win this heat. They will advance. And Null does hold off Tundra. And wait, actually Barnard managed to get into 3rd spot. Oh, Tundra getting stuck once again. It's the second heat in the row someone got stuck. Look at that. Contact between all 4 marbles entering the hive section. Look at that move made by both Null and Dusk. Dusk taking advantage of the fact Null and Tundra were squabbling there after the split. Tundra, after this shot, immediately lost momentum, but Null could not keep the speed up through the water hurdles and allowed Barnard to pass for 3rd instead. Duskadol, their teams have been trending well lately as well. Now Helium, Iron, Besky and Bake. Off we go, Helium immediately shoots out the lead. Iron and Bake touching each other through the crisscross section. Ooh, Besky, massive contact there. Iron now gets past the reserve of the Furnace Blasters, who is a very good Sand Rally competitor here, so hopefully they try to find their way. Oh, as I say that, Helium has lost the lead. They lose the advancement spots actually. Iron into the lead at the hole of Helium. That allows Besky to catch up. Ooh, a good move by Iron to get into first. Contact between Besky and Iron here. Helium is attempting to set up the challenge. Here comes Helium on Besky. It will not happen. Besky just barely holds off the aerators. Have a very good track record in individual events. 2 golds and 1 9th. Helium unfortunately does not have a place in an event higher than 14th. So they will guarantee their best result of their careers here. But if they didn't advance. Bake was initially there, but lost momentum after that part and could not regain it back. Iron, who got bronze in the Plinko Dash, will be attempting to advance here. They have good measures for the Ghost Race, but not been able to do good lately. Now quietly, Black, Tundra, and Bake salvage some points here at least, even if it's just 3. Off we go. So Bake is attempting to do that. Reserves. Ooh, Tundra gets by Lack. Oh, now Tundra gets it to first. Quietly and last. Quietly now. Good moves quietly through the sand sections here. Into the split section now. No, whoa, Bake actually. Bake takes the other path. Just quietly now on Tundra. Can quietly pass Tundra? Yes, they can. Slack on Tundra, also passing Tundra. The Tundra has gone from first to third, now last, as Bake passes Tundra. Quietly some problems there. Here comes Lack. Contact between Quietly and Lack. Here comes Bake. Bake comes in 14th. Quietly will win the race. Oh my goodness. I think Bake got 14th. But Lack, despite falling to last, still had some energy left in them. And I think might have made a lunge on Tundra of the Blizzards, who has had another really horrible sand section. First to third. To fourth this time actually. Tundra needs to work on that. Tundra, one of the best marbles in the league. Here is the water section here. Oh, look at how close that is. I think we have to see that closer. I actually can't tell. I think Lack might have gotten it. Tundra taking a slightly curvier line. Yes, Lack does get 15th and avoids last place. Now Malware, Geyser, Barnard, and Helium. Off we go, Malware once again into the lead. Ooh, Geyser, contact between Barnard sends them down to 4th. Crisscross section now, Malware. Nice entry into the side section. The others have slightly different problem. Malware is tempted to stretch it now. Here comes Helium now. Barnard catches up to that faster split. Geyser is now falling behind. Oh, here comes Geyser now. Good move by Geyser to get past Helium. And now everyone is joining the fight. Barnard in the meantime has gotten past Malware. All 4 of them making contact with each other. Helium has gotten into second place. Now first. Here into the water we go. Look at that. Look how close everyone is. And ooh, another photo finish. I think this time it's less close, so we actually can look at it in the replay. But Barnard and Geyser both getting well past Helium in the final hurdle. All of that heat was really close from start to finish. Look at that. Look at that squabble. It's insane how close this heat was. Everyone making contact with each other at least once in the race. So let's see the finish between Barnard and Geyser. I think Barnard got it. Let's see what they say. Yes, Barnard does get it. Now, Horner Forage, Dusk, and Mesky for the semifinals. Off we go. Mesky into the lead. Dusk in second. Forage hanging around with the Hive Drive in third. Now Mesky. Forage is also there, attempting to build a gap to the Moon Menace and Hive Drive. Forage gets past Mesky on the split there. Dusk and Hornet having a bit of troubles there. Look at that gap that's to Dusk and Hornet now. What happened to those two? They can't get anything moving in the sand section now. Mesky and Forage doing an excellent job of navigating the sand section well and trying to build that gap. Forage rapidly approaching the finish line. They will win the race. Mesky will get second easily over Dusk and Hornet. I think after the placement races that we've had, we need to take a little breather of a heat. Easy advancement for both teams who are currently in the bottom half of the order. Moon Menace and Hive Drive will have to wait another day to be able to challenge the Wildwoods on top. Mesky did a good job of tailgating Forage. Forage, good job to them in their first ever individual event in A-League. They will be getting into the finals for the Cackling Crows, achieving their first double points finish in the A-League. Dusk and Hornet, the two captains, are done. Now, Proton, Timber, Null, Iron. Stacked heat here. Off we go already. Iron into the lead now. No. Attempting to shadow in second. Proton in third. Here comes Timber as well, trying to help the Wildwoods in their championship hopes. All four of them taking relatively same lines here. Ooh, Timber goes up to the lead. No attempts to challenge, but contact there. Falls into the clutches of Proton. Now Iron retakes the lead from Timber. Look at this. Null. The move has been set up. Timber attempts to get by. Null manages to get by here. Proton is also attempting to pounce on Timber. Oh, Iron and Null gets stuck. Proton gets by Null. Null would attempt to challenge, but no. Proton, excellent moves. They will get the second advancement spot. Iron, another heat win there. Beautifully navigated. Despite getting stuck, did manage to hold off both Null and Proton for the heat win. Timber, unfortunate. I think they got stuck as well. So the Wildwoods will slightly build their lead, but not too much. Null and Timber are relegated to the 5th through 8th round. There we go. Now Dusk, Hornet, Null, and Timber. Look, this is the exact same finals and heat of the final of the relay. So these teams rematching there. Dusk briefly getting stuck there. Now Hornet gets passed by. Ooh, Dusk and Hornet briefly fighting there. Null is attempting to challenge Hornet as well. Timber a bit behind there. Gotta find some room to catch up. Everyone taking the exact same split now. Hornet is attempting to challenge Dusk, but everyone's building huge gaps to each other. Look at those gaps there. It's insane how spread out this heat is. Dusk is navigating the sand section really well. Learn from the mistakes of the last seed. So was Hornet. Null is attempting to catch up to the water section. Dusk will get 5th, Hornet in 6th, Null in 7th, and Timber in a distant 8th. Where's Timber? There is Timber. Pretty straightforward heat. We knew who was going to get what from the start. Dusk. That nearly ruined the race and sent also Timber backwards into last place. Not much happening here. We can see where the gap started to develop a lot. And this heat is going to be relatively helpful to all of these guys actually. Considering that Wildwoods have gotten last in this heat, these 3 other teams are high up the order as well and could potentially catch up to the Wildwoods. So it's Dusk who gets the top 5 slot. Now for the finals, Forage, Mesky, Iron, and Proton. waiting in the starting gate now. Off we go. Iron into the lead. Proton in second, shadowing Forage. Forage gets by Proton now. There's Proton though. Mesky is also there. Mesky briefly gets stuck there. Now challenges Forage for that podium position. Can't do it there. Mesky has fourth place as prior to this in Sand Rally Season 3 and the Sand Rally of Qualifiers in Season 4. Iron now is building that lead. Forage briefly lost out to Proton, but now is coming right back to challenge him. The duel between Proton and Forage continues. Mesky has fallen far behind the pack. Iron, into the water they go. Duel still continues between Proton and Forage. In the meantime, though, Iron crosses the line to win the triathlon. Across the line they go. Proton will barely hold off Forage. Both teams, though, will still get their first medal of the season. Musketeers will get stuck. Unfortunately, that's Mesky's fourth place finish in a row, actually. However, congratulations to Iron of the Ghostly Grace. That's their first career gold. And gives Ghostly Grace their first gold medal since Season 2, Event 11. Proton will once again deliver one of the best athletes in the league. Multiple medals in the B division and very much good results in the A division as well. Forage, that's their first medal for the Cackling Crows. Congratulations to them. Congratulations to all the finalists. They fought really, really hard for getting top spots. This event was super exciting. Dusk, Hornet, Null, Timber, Barnard, Geyser, Helium, Malware, Quietly, Bake, Lack, and Tundra round out the full event results for the triathlon. Congratulations now to Forage, Proton, and Iron once again for their podiums in the triathlon to round out the first half of the season. Now the overall standings, Wildwoods keep the lead, just 1 point over the Ghostly Grace. Moon Menace have also closed up in third. Aerators fall 2 spots down to fourth. Monochromes jump the Sneaksters for fifth as well. Atomics managed to escape the bottom 4 purgatory. Blizzards, Furnace Blasters, Cackling Crows, and Radiant Fever round out the bottom of the barrel. However, thank you so much for watching the event. See you in the triathlon once again for the B League.